Hi everyone, Bethany here with Atlantic Flag and Pole, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to replace the secure lock sleeves on the inside of your Phoenix telescoping flagpole. To start, you're going to need a couple of things, so go ahead and get those items prepared right now. First, you're going to need a flat surface. I went ahead and put a blanket over my tabletop because I want to preserve the anodized finish on our flagpole. You'll also need needle nose pliers and a screwdriver, preferably an impact driver, because that's a lot easier in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to drop down your flagpole quickly because, of course, in order to be able to fix anything on the Phoenix pole, it needs to be out of the ground and onto your working table. So I'm using a demo flagpole in our warehouse. Drop it all the way down, and at home, of course, you'll take it right out of the ground. Start by removing your flags from your freedom rings, and then you'll need to remove your flagpole topper. Next, you need to remove the flag snaps from each of your freedom rings. Next, you'll need to remove the freedom rings. Remove the freedom rings from your Phoenix flagpole. And set aside. Next, remove the screws from the retainer ring. And remove the top cap. And set aside. Next, remove the retainer ring. And set aside. Now, we're going to go to the bottom of our flagpole. Remove the screws from the bottom of your flagpole. Next, you'll need to remove the black cap at the bottom of your flagpole. Next, remove the cushion in the bottom of the flagpole. Now shake the flagpole to get the next section to slide out. Now that you've pulled out the first tube section through the bottom of your flagpole, you're going to start by removing the bottom secure lock. One helpful hint is to take the pin, if you want to come around here and see the inside here. You'll see this tube that the screw screws into. You're going to want to go ahead and grab that with your pliers and hold it in place while you're unscrewing your screw. Set your screw pieces aside. Grip the lower secure lock piece and twist and pull it off. Remove the cushion. Be sure to shake each tube section to help get the next section to slide down. If one happens to get stuck, you can always just poke your finger in there and pull it out, or use your needle nose pliers to grab a hold of the screw pin that's inside. Please note, the very top section of the flagpole, the smallest tube, does not have a cushion inside. Be sure to keep all of your parts together and organized, ideally at the right heights, because these items are going to be needed to reassemble your flagpole. So one thing that I like to do to make sure that I don't get my screws mixed up, because you'll notice these are two different screws, okay, is to take the screws that go inside these. This is part of our pole fastener set, and just screw it inside it when you're not using it. So when you're setting it aside, so that way it doesn't get confused with the other screws, because you don't want to put the wrong screw in the wrong spot. This pro tip is just a helpful little hint when you are replacing the security lock sleeves on the interior of your Phoenix telescoping flagpole. So those are set aside, and then these screws are separate. They're actually for the black disc that goes at the bottom of the flagpole. That's just another helpful pro tip from your friendly neighborhood pole girl here at Atlantic Flag and Pole. I hope this was helpful to you with whatever endeavors you have right now going on with your Phoenix flagpole kit. Thanks for being a part of our flagpole family. To remove the upper security lock sleeve in the top of each tube section, use tools to push in the tabs on either side. Examine the parts for any damaged pieces. Be sure to pick up the tube and shake to make sure that there's no broken pieces inside. Set broken pieces aside. To replace this part, simply grab the right sized sleeve, insert it into the top of the flagpole tube, line up the tabs, and lock it into place. You're going to want to go ahead and check each of your top security lock sleeve pieces to make sure that there are no other damaged pieces, and then go ahead and replace those parts accordingly. Once you've replaced the upper security lock sleeves, you're going to want to go ahead and replace or make sure that all of the lower sleeves are back where they need to be. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that. Going to make sure you have the appropriate cushion, sleeve, and screw set for the right size that you're working with. Line it up with the holes. Nope, wrong side. If you don't have an impact driver, just a plain screwdriver will work just fine. Go ahead and do that for each individual tube section, and then you can begin reassembling your flagpole. Once you've examined and replaced all of the top locks in each pole section, you can begin reassembling your telescoping flagpole. So you're going to want to go ahead and slide the section, the very top section, which we have already gone ahead and replaced the bottom sleeve for, into the next size up. Slide it all the way through the top and make sure that you test the locking system and ensure that it locks into place correctly. Then you're going to go ahead with each section and follow the same system. Remember, when reassembling your flagpole, all of the top sleeves should have already been inspected and replaced as needed. The bottom sleeves will wait to be replaced as you insert each appropriate section when reassembling the flagpole. So I already went ahead with the top section and locked it into place. Now we're going to go on to the next section. So we'll go ahead and slide the cushion in first. Line it up with the holes. Now it is time to attach the very bottom cap. Before you do that, you're going to have to install the very last gray cushion. So let's go ahead and do that. You should have one left. Slide it in like so. It's going to go above the holes this time. And these holes will line up here. Ah, my nails are dirty.
Womp, womp, womp.
I guess that comes with the territory of working with a dusty flagpole.
The flagpoles are never dusty.
Never. Rookie mistake here. You always got to make sure that your holes are lined up perfectly for your screw to actually get in securely the way it needs to be. So for this one, we're going to pull it down a little bit to make sure the holes are lined up correctly. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to go back to the top of your telescoping flagpole so we can put on our finishing touches. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Family mascot. And it's a timeout for another quick pro tip. If you are reassembling your Phoenix telescoping flagpole and you have to attach your freedom rings and you have weak fingers like me, you can just go right ahead and take that first ring, and when you don't have the top cap attached, that bad boy will slide right onto the flagpole so you don't have to pull it apart and snap it on. It's just another simple little trick we've picked up along the way because I have assembled a lot of flagpoles. I hope that was helpful. Now that you have reassembled your Phoenix telescoping flagpole, a few last-minute touches are needed. Let's go ahead and reattach our freedom rings. You'll start with the single largest ring first. Slide it on and leave it in place. Next, you'll do your double ring. Next, you'll slide your retainer ring on and line it up with the holes. Now take your top cap, slide that through the top, and line that up with the holes. You should have saved your screws from earlier. Put them in place and screw them in. And the other side. And now we have one freedom ring left. And this one, we're going to pop the sides open and pop it into place right onto the flagpole. It needs to go between the retainer cap, the retainer ring, and the top cap. Proceed with attaching your flag snaps to each of your freedom rings. Oops. Congratulations, you have done it. You have completed replacing the security lock system on the interior of your Phoenix telescoping flagpole. I hope that you enjoyed this helpful video. As always, we appreciate your business, and we hope that try again. Congratulations, you did it. You have officially replaced the security lock system on the inside of your Phoenix telescoping flagpole. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for sticking it out with me and joining me as we went through the process. It was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. If this video was helpful, would you go ahead and hit the like button, and you could even ring the little bell and subscribe to our channel. It helps us as a small family business. And this video then gets offered to so many more people that might be looking to replace the parts on the inside of their flagpole. So go ahead and do that now. And as always, thank you for being a part of the Flagpole family. Ever wonder what's going on the inside of your Phoenix telescoping flagpole? Well, let me go ahead and show you. To engage the lock, simply pull up, twist to the side, twist the opposite direction, and lock into place. To disengage the lock, lift up, twist the opposite direction, and let it slide back down. Don't mind the dust on my flagpole section. That's that. Super easy but extremely durable. That's why we offer the best design warranty pairing in the industry.